I know exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me, y'all keep the fame. I want the glory, been that nigga, bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. Day one static, fix it with a 4G, red beam on it. You think I'm recording, kicking front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we an army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. Keep it 100 in the lightning. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot 4 minutes straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming, I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put, my aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long, a block away I could take off the foot. Don't ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, think I run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me, it ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think, better think again. This ain't what you think, you better think again. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all created this monster.
I'm a noble figure. Local niggas, they be so offended. What's word? It's global business.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. All y'all niggas in the same school and all that?
Hell, fuck yeah.
So now y'all niggas smoke weed?
Fuck no.
Don't fold if you say you win it. I was molded to it, now I'm in it. Can't control, just the highest limit. Killer shit, or just an honest living. Gotta get it, ain't no time for wishing. The time is now, better pay attention. In my city, you can feel the tension. A terror squad, no pun intended. This ain't for you, but I recommend it. They know we coming, better clear the entrance. Shit get deep, but I keep digging. This how I look when you keep winning. Over time, I had to take the hint. Shine bright, sit behind the tents. 1-on-1, I ain't in the mix. Ain't what you thought, better get a glimpse. Came up from a pedal bike. Pressing brakes, I ain't never liked. Whole time I was taking risks. They don't play with me cause they know I'm going nice. Round form, I ain't even started. Transform, I ain't here to bargain. You on watch, better move a caution. Chains on me, I don't do this often. No error, this shit flawless. Reach for it, you become a target. It ain't worth it, better keep walking. All I know is survival. All All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. I say the word then it's final. The kid that moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word then it's final. Get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. Don't wanna hear all that street shit. Me and my niggas go defense. Wonder who I was in my past life. Don't even matter in that peep this. Remember the days when I was a trooper. Stay on the path and it won't confuse you. Far as all, I'm the one to do it. I roll on eights like a flight maneuver. Try to trick me, I ain't never moving. Camouflage, I can blend into it. They better ride, I don't do the Ubers. Let them talk, I don't hear the rumors. A little suffer ain't really nothing. The way I stop it, better play the trumpet. You see me coming, better get the running. If they see me coming, better get the running. You ain't never seen it, you ain't never witnessed, you ain't never noticed, you ain't never focused. I was really waiting. I was really training, sick and tired of being patient. I ain't never doubted, this was in the making. Use what I got, not in the waste. A rapping and singing can never drink it, but I'm from the bottom, so I gotta make it. This ain't rapping, it's a damn warning. Late night to the early morning. Got a vision, I planned it out. Try to stop me, but I kept going. I study plays, now I'm in the game, and it's all the same, but I had to change. You'll never crash if you in your lane. I can take the loss, cause it's all a game.
Yo, when Casamigos being in English? Drunk.
All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word then it's final. To get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word then it's final. Get the moving like Pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed.
Hold on. Be careful, you hear me? Be careful. Watch your damn feet. You hear me? You ain't no Christians out here. Watch yourself when something happen to you. Watch yourself.
Riding just to crash out. Wet full of crash dumps. 10 racks in the wheel. That was on gas money. Chopper got a round of applause if they act funny. Heavy hit, then I win a crown, but I'm still hungry. Never was the type to be a light. Let's get the business straight. I pray you niggas get me cross the line, then we demonstrate. I ain't even wanna rap, but damn, we could use the bag. Talking about how I used to be that boy that was in the past. Played the cut, jumped up in my bag. Let's see who gon' last. See the snakes, and you let it slide, you ain't cut the grass. If we can't be friends, then fuck it, let's be enemies. Niggas weird, catching attitudes, bitch tendencies. They say they looking for me, I'm in the mix. Where the winners mix, playmaker, trying to get a sack, different energy. I don't like it, and you see why I'm launching like Eli. The world on my back with 2 clips in my Levi's. Chevy sitting high, I can tell you where the angels live. I don't give a fuck of who you are, I feel like David did. Story ain't nothing shorter than glory, man, I came to win. All my life I knew I was something special, they hated it. Pressure bust pipes, I hold it down like an anchor. Never see myself as a regular, I had to change up. Shout out to the powers above that show me the ropes. With the same rope, I hate this rat shit by the throat. Don't ever get me involved with the he say, she say. Cause I'ma think none of y'all official, then I press play. Living by law, by a code, by a structure. Niggas think they swifter till the hawk meet the hunter. I owe this to the Lord and I put that on my cover. Never try my honor, father, never switch up on my brother. Never try to imitate, eliminate anything that's in the way. Reciprocate, you draw, we gon' illustrate. Let's demonstrate, you lost, we gon' celebrate, you featherweight. I can't even resonate, I separate myself and I got activated. They was fascinated, how I broke it down and renovated. I was underestimated, clearly.
One Westworld.
You already know what it is, y'all. West forever, you.
I mean, you ain't gotta pay no price to buy no corners. Since when do we buy corners? We take corners. Man, you don't buy one way or another. Whether it's if the bodies we don't lost or you're gonna lose. Time in the joint is behind us or ahead of us. I mean, you gonna get some shit in this game, but ain't shit for free. I mean, how many corners do we need? How much money can a nigga make?
More than a nigga can spend.
And then we ain't gonna be around to spend what we done made already.
Shit, I think I can be alone this long.
Yeah. Well, we here.
Yeah. I know a nigga murked his own man cause he was fucking on his bitch. He got booked, now she's sick. She out here sucking all these. Told my young boy to chill cause he was hitting all these licks. Now he resisted, now we 6 feet. He was thinking with his dick. Better hearken, youngin' man, I'm dropping gems. They call me old school. Gon' fed on the gram and who you shot and who you gon' shoot. 600-page indictment, nigga, what you gon' do? Up top, what them life is, you don't fight, all you do is shoot. I know them crackers mad as hell because they want to see us dead. Plotting all the miles, holding counsel just to stay ahead. This one was, this forever. We gon' paint them nations red. If you not under this banner, then you all just mad. Man, I'm from the trenches, they ain't know it show us love. All we know is extensions in the way you throw a slug. We done made a move on you and we don't care who it was. On the gram, I saw my youngest send a nigga up above. You would've thought me and the squad was fatigued, how we run shit. Better yet, that soft block. Better yet, that soft strip. My general said, if it's not one West, then it's not legit. Fuck every cracker, go to their grave and go and take a piss. Mama, I'm an Israelite, I'm pulling strings like Santana. Gotta peep the blitz, because in that mix it get bananas. I adapted to it. Right before the skis and went bandanas. I'm the big bad wolf, come down your chimney like I'm Santa. Pussy niggas said that they was gon' slide, but they ain't do shit. Got a couple hammers in the ride, don't make me bang shit. Got a couple crackers on my mind, I'm trying to hang shit. Yeah, I'm in the field, I'm still pissed about the slave ships. Daniela got some big shit to make a rain flip. This pump turn you to an acrobat with these backflips. Mom said 12s ask you questions but not say shit. Mom said don't neighbors ask you questions but not say shit. I'm true to this, ask your old head. I ain't new to this, I'm too legit. There's one West world and we running this, I'm gunning it. Advise every cracker to be intelligent, irrelevant. For all them fake cancer, we ain't marching with. This clip that I got like holy water, I'm trying to throw it on you. You pledge your allegiance to them snakes, they turn for you on you. Pillhead / crash dumps, I keep it real with you. You told me you don't trust none of them niggas and that's a real issue. I don't give a fuck, you wantin' beef for what you all did. Just before the sign the same words that Paul said. Clip full of racist motherfuckers, it got bald heads. This shit that I got dumping at your ears like some skull heads. Why you trying to claim the same right that your man's did? Y'all sign lacking, main reasons why your guys dead. Always gotta keep one in their head before I go to bed. Fuck a DJ Khaled, this one West, this what God did, nigga. One West world. Nah, we coming, nigga. Not tripping. Tighten the fuck up, you heard?
Whatever you do, don't look away.
The Nun 2, only in theaters September 8th.
U.P.K. 1 West, 125th Street, Commander Junior Honor, U.P.K. No cows, no excuses. You understand? Go ahead and let him have it, huh?
Connor won't call.
Every time.
Revenge, Lord knows I should name you niggas. I.U.I.C. You left the truth back in the days, we can't claim you niggas. I.U.I.C. You locking niggas up scared as fuck, I can't blame you niggas. I.U.I.C. We the prophets and priests with them precepts, we run up, I change you niggas. I.U.I.C. You niggas say niggas like niggas ain't shit. Hating your brothers with worse as it gets. You bitches can't sing it, your verses ain't shit. Your body gon' burn in the bottomless pit. You niggas ain't Judah, you niggas is Judas. Niggas got lineups, you niggas is foolish. Locking up niggas and falsely accusing. Forcing my hand, nigga, why would you do this? You took off the shield, nigga, what is you doing? Schism is real and you causing confusion. You say that you famous, you niggas is losing. Let me remind you who precepts you using. U.P.K. even winning with music. Thought you could see us, so what is you using? Trying to stop the most powerful movement by causing niggas to be fighting and fusing. You African now? Taking the African crowd, taking the Africans out. Thinking you Paul, you ain't Paul at all, nigga. We know what Africans about. You fuck with pussy, stool, pigeon, sold out. Took a bag, snitching, couldn't get a second wife, so you stayed Christian. Took a picture, put some Hebrews in prison for a picture. Nigga, this one West, straight out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem. This one West, West. This one West, West. This one West, West. This one West,
in YAHANNA, the original school. You put it back, it's gonna learn to bow down to the truth and to the true prophets of the Lord. You understand me? It's going down. I.S.U.P.K. The takeover's in full effect. God damn it.
Oh, shit! Ah, you motherfucker! The next one will kill you. Oh, son of a bitch! You shot me in the ass. Okay, wait. Okay. All right, look. Well, Jake, I need the money. Give me the money, Jake. Give me the money, please, Jake. Give me that money! Oh, you did. Hey, Jake! Hey! Jake!
Yeah. You understand? I.S.U.P.K. I'm priest and officer of 1,000 Sharatas at Halak with the I.S.U.P.K. Palm Beach, Florida, Wednesday law class, man. You understand? Who said Hebrew Israelites can't rap, man? Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I want to make sure my mic is working. All right, give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I want to make sure my microphone is working and everything. You understand? Let's give it up for everybody. All right, the water, Sister Shayara. What we got in the class today? We got Princess Raiha, U.P.K. Shalom, Yahweh Shemalathon, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, Sis Raiha Rib of Trooper Shaya'ah, checking in from Duval County, in the building. What else we got in here? We got Sister Shayara. Shalom, Yahweh Shemalathon, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, checking in from Panama City. All right. We got God Squad TV, Trooper Gabar, I.S.U.P.K, checking in. What's going on, Trooper Gabar? You understand? If you can jump on, man, and read for me, man, I greatly appreciate it. You understand? All right, the water for the ones. We got Crystal Evans. All right, troop. If there's any troopers in the class, you understand, feel free to jump in the class and read for your boy, man. You understand? All right, so, all right. I know you guys see the title. You understand? The laws of God is Black history. You understand? Listen, how many in the class right now today know what's going on in Florida, man, with Ron DeSantis? God Squad said, I'm not at the crib. No sweat, Hebrew. No sweat. I got you. All right. How many know what's going on with Ron DeSantis, man? With this Italian mafia guy, man? Huh? Put it in the chat for me, man. If you know what's going on in Florida and what they trying to do with the curriculum in Florida in the schools, go ahead and put it in the chat. Let me see if everybody's on board with what's going on in Florida, man. Because that's what we're going to be talking about, discussing tonight. All right? The laws of God is Black history. Damn Ron DeSantis and what he trying to do, man. And these Edomites and what they trying to do with Black history. They don't teach Black history in the schools, no way. You understand? They teach Black coonery. You understand? As soon as Black history come around, they want to put up pictures and movies of Martin Luther King. You understand? And Malcolm X and everybody else. Who is this? KJ the designer, Salaki, sir. He's trying to remove Black history out of schools. You got it. You're right. You got it, KJ the designer. He's trying to remove Black history out of schools. You understand? He's actually trying to change it, trying to change the curriculum. He's trying to say that we benefited from from slavery. That's what he's trying to say, that we benefited from slavery. How in the hell did we benefit from slavery is what I want to know. How the hell we benefited from slavery? Huh? By getting our backs whipped? That's how we benefited? Huh? Picking cotton while our fingers bleed? That's how we benefited? Damn devils, man. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Pull this article real quick. All right. All right. This man is trying to say that Black people benefited from slavery. You understand? And I don't see how. It says protesters marched through Miami to object to Florida's Black history teaching standards. You see, we always marching. We always marching, man. That's all we ever do is march. Every time they offend us, every time they do something to us, man, we put on our best sneakers, we put on our best pair of Nikes, and we go out there and march. We never try anything different. You understand? We never try God's laws. We always march and sing and dance and kumbaya and hold hands. We go out there and march with the same people that's destroying us, that's trying to destroy us. We go out there and march with the same people that's pushing this curriculum. You understand? That's what we do. Why don't we try separating from these people? Why don't we try God's way, coming together like he said? You understand? Protesters marched through Miami to object to Florida's Black history teaching standards. The new curriculum standards require lessons that say enslaved people develop skills which in some instances could be applied for their personal benefit. How did we develop skills from slavery when we already had skills? That's the whole reason you went to go get us in West Africa. Because you knew who we were. We had skills already, man. Black people invented damn near everything on the earth. We had the skills. How did we benefit from slavery when we already had the skills? Is what I want to know, Ron DeSantis. Please tell me. You understand? Listen. Let's get some more on this article, man. Let's get some more on the article. Look at this. Look, that's the first face that you see. Look at it. The first face you see is an Edomite. You marching with this, the red man, Esau. This is who you marching with. Yeah, this is who you marching with. Her people are the ones pushing this, man, this lie. Her people. And she up in there marching with y'all, man. It don't make no damn sense. This concept of God love everybody and everything is a damn lie, and we need to throw that away. You understand? And get rid of it, because this is what happens, man. You hold hands with your oppressor and you march with your oppressor. This is the first face you see is the oppressor's face on the damn article, marching with you. Listen. Article reads, It says, give me 1 second, guys. One second. Bear with me 1 second. All right, the article says, dozens of teachers, students, and labor leaders marched to a Miami school district headquarters Wednesday to protest Florida's new standards for teaching Black history, which have come under intense criticism for what they say about slavery. All right. The protesters who marched to the school board of Miami-Dade County objected to new curriculum standards that, among other things, require teachers to instruct middle school students that enslaved people develop skills which in some instances could be applied for their personal benefit. You see how evil and wicked these people are, man? You see what they're saying? So they're trying to say that we developed that slavery, we benefited because we learn how to we learn skills. What how? You know what I'm saying? The skills to do what? To keep building your kingdom, Esau? Skills to do what? Huh? Because them skills ain't benefiting us. You understand? Because this is your world. This is the white man's world. It don't benefit us. How do these skills benefit us, man? When this is the white man's world. Huh? Where's the black man's world? The black man's world is found in the Bible, God's laws. If you go to the book of Zephaniah 2:1, let's get that real quick. Zephaniah 2:1. Gonna get Zephaniah 2:1. One second, guys. Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Chapter 2 and verse 1. Zephaniah 2:1 says, gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. All right? God say, come together. He says, gather yourselves together. Nation not desired. What nation is not desired? Black people, Black Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are the nation that is not desired. How do you know you're the nation that's not desired? How do you know that? Because black man, you the one getting shot in the head for a traffic stop, black man. You the one that live in the ghettos with the rats and the roaches and the reservations, Native Indians, and the barrios, Hispanics. They putting Mexican babies in cages. You understand? All these massacres have been done on black people, Hispanics, Native Indians. Have you heard of the Rosewood Massacre? Huh? Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Have you heard of the massacres, man? Salakia. Have you heard of the massacres? Have you heard of Rosewood Massacre? Huh? You the one that's not desired. Have you heard of Rosewood Massacre in Florida? Huh? Have you heard of the Ocala, Florida massacre? We the ones that's not desired. Every time we come together to advance ourselves, these devils tear it down, man. They burn it down. They tear it down to the ground, and then they build their heaven. They build their paradise on top of our blood. Like the whole Rosewood massacre, man, was over an Edomite woman, Fannie Taylor, man. Y'all look this up. January 1923. You understand? Rosewood massacre was over a white lady. This white lady, you understand? She was, you know, committing adultery on her husband while her husband went out to work. She committing adultery on her husband with her side man. I guess, you know, her sneaky link is what they call it. And her boyfriend, her sneaky link, brutally beat her, man. And she lied and said a black man did it. And now when she lied and said that a black man did it, they tore down Rosewood. They went searching for this black man, mobs and mobs of white people and the mobs of KKKs, man. They went and searched for this black man that so-called brutally beat Fannie Taylor when all along it was her sneaky link. You understand? And they tore down Rosewood. January of 1923. That was one of the coldest winters. Like black people had to escape. Black people was running with the paraplegic on them, had to carry their grandma, their grandpa. They had to carry their children with them. Children leaving the house in the cold with no shoes, with half of a clothes on, with pajamas on in the cold, running through the waters, through the swamps. At night, house getting burnt down. They tore it down, man. We are the people that's not desired. They tore it down. You understand? Black people went back to try to claim it. You understand? And they couldn't. White people end up buying the land for less than nothing, man. And they built their homes on top of our blood, on top of, like, we couldn't get our house back because we done left and we owe so much taxes on it that we couldn't buy it back. We couldn't buy our homes back. We couldn't even claim the land back because white people bought it. You understand? And they built their homes on top of our blood. They tore down our homes, our neighborhood, our community, and built their own on top of ours. You see what I'm saying? We are the nation that's not desired. This is just one massacre out of many. This is one massacre out of many. This was over an Edomite woman crying that some black man raped her and beat her up. You understand? Now today, Rosewood is full of racist white devils. I think only one Negro live in Rosewood today. Rosewood is full of white racist devils, man. Today, right now. You understand? And what they try to do is bury our history. They try to get rid of it, just like a criminal. You know what a criminal does? A criminal commits a crime and tries to bury the evidence, tries to get rid of the evidence. You see, they don't want to bring it out. They don't want to bring out history in the schools. They don't teach history in the schools anyway. The hell with them. But they don't want to give you the truth because they're a bunch of criminals. What they commit nothing but crimes, rape, rob, and murder, and they try to bury it, man. They try to get rid of it. They try to get rid of the evidence. That's what white people do. That's what they do. And that's what they're trying to do with this. With you know what I'm saying, with this curriculum that they're trying to pass right now. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get rid of the evidence of what they've done to black people, of real slavery. Real slavery was cruel. Real slavery is they fed our babies, our little babies, to alligators. I don't know if anybody ever heard of gator bait. Gator bait in the 19th and 20th century, man. They fed our babies to alligators. They took our little babies, little black babies, and they fed them to alligators to lure alligators in. And when they lure the alligator in, the alligator would eat the baby, the black baby, and they lured the alligator in and they killed the alligator to make belts, wallets, shoes, or whatever they needed the alligator skin. I'm pretty sure they ate the alligator as well. They used to use our little black babies for target practice, man. Like, slavery was cruel. What they did to us in slavery cannot be erased, and it will not be erased. You understand? It's in the Bible. Listen, you would have to get rid of everything to get rid of what white people. You got to get rid of books. You got to get rid of the Bible. You got to get rid of everything, because in today's society, man, and this what we got now is technology, and history is being spread like wildfire throughout social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Black history is being spread like wildfire, man. You understand? And that's why it concerns them so much. This is the nation that's not desired, that Most High is talking about. It's talking about you, black man. The Native Indians, look at what they did to the Native Indians. You understand? They slaughtered the Native Indians to the tunes of millions, man. The Native Indians, the Seminole Indians in Florida. They killed, give me 1 second. Hey, Shalom, Isupk. Salakia, y'all, give me 1 second. I'm having some the brothers saying that they're not seeing the link. Give me 1 second, guys. Bear with me. 1 second. I'm trying to send the brothers the link and everything. Give me 1 second. We got Thamayam in the class. Hey, Shalom, Isupk. What's going on, Thamayam?
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Second, bear with me. One second. Oh, shoot. Hold on. One second, guys. Give me 1 second. Salakia. What's going on, Trooper Masha? Bayana Banyumyum. Shalom, Hebrews. How y'all doing today? All right. The Seminole Indians, man. Look what they did to the Seminole Indians. From the tunes of millions, man, they took this land from the Seminole Indians. They called the Seminole Indians, that word Seminole, they call the Seminole Indians, that word means renegade or runaway. You understand? They took the land, they took this place, Florida. The Seminole Indians fought 3 wars with these Edomites, man. 3 wars, and they couldn't beat them. They couldn't beat the Seminole Indians. So they decided to lure them in with a peace treaty. They decided to lure them in with what's going on, Trooper Kayal? What's going on, Hebrew? They decided to lure them in with a peace treaty and lied and conquered them, man. These are the people that's not desired. Look at the Mexicans, man. Look what they did to these brothers. Look what they did to these brothers, man. What's going on, Trooper Kayal?
How much? Y'all about you, man?
Razan, what's going on, Hebrew? I think your mic is on mute, Troop.
Shalom, y'all about Shimei Shabrak.
Your mic is on mute.
Oh, Salakia. Can you hear me?
You understand?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Salakia,
hey,
can you hear me?
Razan, if you saying something, I can't hear you either.
I can hear Razan. I don't know if you can hear me.
Shalom, y'all better by Hashem Yattah. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you guys, man. But the scriptures say, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired, man. We are that nation that's not desired. Okay? We are the nation that's not desired.
Shalom. Can you hear me, sir?
We're going to get some more on this article. 1 second. Let's get some more on this article. All right. Yeah, I can't hear you guys. Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. I don't think it's me, Hebrews, man, because, you know, everybody said they can hear me. I just can't hear you guys. Let's get some more on this article, all right? Where were we? Let's go to the protesters who marched to the school board of Miami-Dade County objected to new curriculum standards that, among other things, require teachers to instruct middle school students that enslaved people develop skills which in some instances could be applied for their personal benefit. Governor Ron DeSantis, who is seeking the 2024 GOP presidential nomination, has repeatedly defended the new language while insisting that his critics, including Vice President Kamala Harris is a heathen. She is not a Negro, okay? And 2 leading Black Republicans in Congress are intentionally misinterpreting 1 line of the sweeping curriculum. Okay. These new state standards that DeSantis has come up with will not be tolerated in our schools. Okay. We will not let our children be taught that slaves benefited from their slavery. That's a lie, said March organizer Marvin Dunn, a professor emeritus of psychology at Florida International University, which is FIU. All right, the water for the ones. We can hear everyone. Hey, I can't hear you guys on my end. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Yeah, I can't hear you guys on my end. Wait, can't unmute guys. All right. So these new state standards that DeSantis has come up with will not be tolerated in our schools. Listen, man. Listen. Y'all marching and stuff like that, but listen. Y'all should be marching and boycotting the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all should be marching and boycotting. If you want to march and you want to boycott something and you want to be mad about the Christian church, because that's what's been teaching us lies. The Esau has been using Christianity to destroy black people. Christianity is destroying everybody. It's destroying all of us, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? That's the number one drug, is Christianity. Because we trust these people and we love these people, thinking that these people love us back, thinking that these people have our best interests when they don't. This is what they live to do. This is what they've been doing. This is nothing new. This is nothing new, man. This is what he's doing his job. You understand? He's doing his job. That's what he's doing. The Bible says in Job 9:24 that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Ron DeSantis is the wicked. Joe Biden is the wicked. Who else? Donald Trump is the wicked. These people are the wicked, man. The earth has been given to them. You understand? Listen. Let's pull Job 8:8. Let me show you how the laws of God is black history. Let's get Job 8:8.
Salakia, sir, can you hear me?
I can't hear you guys, man. If you guys are talking, if you guys can hear everybody else, put a 1 in the chat. If you guys can hear everybody else that's talking, because I can't hear nobody. I know the brothers is on here, you know what I'm saying, but I can't hear these brothers, man. But if you guys can hear them, let me know. I'm not sure what's going on, but all right. Let's get Job 8:8. This is black history right here. Job 8:8 is black history. The Bible is a black man's book. The Bible has nothing to do with anybody else. Okay? The Bible is black history. Job 8:8 reads, "For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers." Okay? Inquire, I pray thee, of the former age. What is the former age? What is that? The former age. What was before? That's the former age. What was before? Okay? And prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. Like, find out who your forefathers were. You are children of slaves, man. All right? Find out what slavery was all about. You understand? Like, we teach that here in the I.S.U.P.K. We teach you what slavery was all about. We teach you slavery is in the Bible. Slavery is in the Bible. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 68. Let's get it. If you want to, if you ask your forefather, find out who your forefathers were. Find out, you know what I'm saying? How did slavery start? Why did slavery happen? Well, we're going to show you right now. This is black history right here. We're giving you a black history lesson right now. We're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 68. All right. First of all, let me start at Deuteronomy 28 and let's go to 1. Start at Deuteronomy 28 and 1. Okay. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. All right. Man, what the hell is this thing doing, man? All right, Deuteronomy 28 and 1. It says, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee high above all nations of the earth." All right. This is what Moses was telling us, man. All right. This is what the Most High gave to Moses to show us and to tell us. He said, if we hearken, listen diligently unto the voice of God. Who was the voice of God at that time? Moses and Aaron. You understand? They were the voice of God. Why? Because they spoke of the oracles of God. They spoke God's words. All right? They wasn't speaking their own words. They were speaking God's words. To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day. The Lord thy God will set thee high above all nations on the earth. You understand? Now, the Lord said, now if we do what he tells us to do, he gonna set us high above all these nations. If we would have done what he told us to do, we wouldn't have to worry about this right now. We wouldn't have to worry about Ron DeSantis. Why? Because we would be high above all nations on the earth. Ron DeSantis would have to be worried about us. You understand? He would have to be worried about how we change the curriculums in his school. That's what he would have had to been worried about. All right? But now we got to worry about him and his family, his people, what they doing to us, because we on the bottom. We are not high above all these nations on the earth. Okay? We are not high above all these nations on the earth. Hold on. I'm trying to see what's going on with this audio.
Salakia, sir, can you hear me?
Hey, Razan, can you say something? Trooper Kowal, can you say something?
Salakia, sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Shalom, Yahweh. Can you hear me?
I can't hear these guys, man.
Shalom, shalom. Can you hear me? I can hear you, Reza. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think it might be on his end then.
Yeah.
He might got something mute up over there. Shalom, warrior. How you doing?
Hello?
How you doing?
Good.
Hello, sir.
Sir, can you hear us? Can you hear us, sir?
All right, let's continue. I can't hear the brothers, and I'm not sure why. Damn. All right, let's continue. Deuteronomy. All right, so this is telling us if we did keep God's laws, that we would be high above all the nations on the earth. Now, if we drop down to 15, it says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now, a curse is a punishment. Hold on. They're saying check my speaker. Volume. Hello? Say something, brothers.
Shalom. Can you hear us?
Hold on. Hello?
Shalom. Can you hear me, sir?
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Trooper Kowal, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I can't hear nobody. Let me see. Hello?
Shalom. Shalom, sir.
Yeah, I can't hear nobody. Salakia, I don't know what else to do. I done checked my volume, my microphone. Trooper Kowal said he could hear me loud and clear, but I can't hear him. For some reason, I'm not hearing him. I don't know. But here it says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right, so this is going into the curses, the punishments that overtook us, man, because we didn't do what the Most High told us to do. We didn't keep his law, statutes, and commandments. We did other things, man. We built statues unto ourselves and idols, and we wanted to follow. We wanted to go back to Egypt, man. You understand? So we got punished, okay? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, we got punished, man. That's what a curse is, a punishment, okay? So here, you don't see, ain't no free will over here. God didn't say you got the free will to eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. He didn't say you got the free will to keep my commandments if you want, or you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no free will, no free range, or none of that garbage. You got two options, man. All right? You either do what I say do, or you don't. You do what I say do, and this is going to happen, or you don't do what I say do, and this is going to happen. That's all you got. Ain't no free will, all right? So whoever tell you got free will, you know what I'm saying, it's a lie, okay? We're going to jump down. We got curse. We got the punishments. Let's read some of the punishments, okay? I'm not going to read all of the punishments, but I will read slavery. I will show you slavery in the Bible. 28 and 60. This is Black history right here. Okay? Black history has been in your face the whole time. It's just been in the wrong hand. Okay? This book is Black history. All right? This book has just been in your oppressor's hand, and that's why you don't understand the book. Because your oppressor, the white man, has been teaching you this book. You know what I mean? All right. So it says, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. This is one of the punishments. All right. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. What is Egypt? Egypt is bondage. Egypt means bondage, the house of bondage. Okay. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with what? With ships. All right. Who went into slavery with ships? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All right. Cargo slave ships. Look it up. Google it. It's right here in your face. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. So he's saying that you're not going to see your homeland anymore. Okay? You're not going to see your homeland. What's your homeland? Jerusalem. You ain't going to see that no more. All right? By the way, it says, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. It said you will be sold. Black people were sold. We were sold like cattle, man. We were sold. All right? Unto your enemies. It didn't say that we're going to be sold unto our friends and unto our lovers. It didn't say that. God didn't say that. God said you're going to be sold to your enemies. You know what an enemy is, man? An enemy is somebody that hates you. An enemy is somebody that lies and that passes laws and curriculums. That's what an enemy does. That lies about your history. An enemy is going to lie about your future, your history, your everything. He's going to lie about your God, about your culture. An enemy lies about you. All right? This enemy passes laws against you to oppress you and to make your life miserable because he hates your guts. An enemy hates you. That's why he was lynching you. I think they had to create some law called the anti-lynch law because these devils kept lynching us and won't stop lynching us. They lynched us for sport. They burned your house down for sport. You understand? They raped you for sport. They cut your head off for sport. They burned you, they burned you alive for sport. It was something that they loved to do. They killed you for fun. All right? They do it to this day. They murder us for fun. When these cops go out in these streets and they stop you and they flag you down, they pull you over for a traffic light, they blow your head off. That's because they had a bad day, or they wife at home mad at them, and they come out and take it out on you, or they boyfriend mad at them and they come out and take it out on you, because they can't stand you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. They hate to see us. They don't want to see us, man. They want to eradicate us from the face of the earth. Now that they done used us up and we done built America for them, and they got the most wealthiest country on the earth. Now they want to get rid of you. This is your enemy, God said. God said this is your enemy. Okay? It says, ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. What's a bondman? Huh? A bondman is a slave man. Okay? He's in bondage. He's in slavery. All right? And a bondwoman is the same thing. Like our sisters, you're not off the hook. They took you into slavery too. And no man shall buy you. This is one of the punishments. This is one of the curses, man. Nobody is going to save you. Nobody's going to redeem you. This is why you have to, you see where it says, and no man shall buy you? Listen, this is why you have to march. This is why you're marching now. This is why you've been marching. Because nobody can help you. Nobody can save you from what this oppressor is doing to you. You've been marching forever. You march for civil rights. You march for Trayvon Martin. You march for everything. Now you're marching because this devil wants to pass a curriculum in your school to get rid of your history. He wants to teach. He wants to recondition your children You understand? He wants to recondition the minds of your children every single year. He wants to teach them something new. And just to Black history completely just withers away. And Black people just grow up more dumb and docile and don't know nothing about their history. But here in the I.S.U.P.K, we're going to teach you history. You're going to learn Black history. And we're going to give it to you raw. We're going to give you Black history. We're going to give it to you raw. We ain't going to leave nothing out. You understand? We're going to let you know exactly who the devil is.
Slakia, sir. Can you hear me?
This is Black history right here. This is why you got to march, because no man shall buy you. You're trying to convince a beast. This enemy is like a beast. He's a lion. He is the beast. You understand? He's like a lion. When you can't go up to a lion and say, "Can I pet you? Please don't eat me, lion. I just want to pet you." The lion don't understand what you're saying. The lion, all he sees in front of him is food. And he's going to eat you. You marching to these Edomites for civil rights and for please don't change the curriculum. He's looking at you like, nigga, shut up. Go home, get some sleep so you can go to work the next day. That's how he's looking at you. He don't give a good goddamn about what you're marching about, man. He's been doing this. And he ain't never gonna stop doing this. The only person that's gonna stop him is Yahweh. If we don't come together, man, as a people and understand that we have to come together and keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, you understand? You're gonna be marching for forever. You're gonna be marching, your kids gonna be marching, your grandchildren gonna be marching, your children's children and children's children gonna be marching. Hell, your dog, your cat gonna be marching, your cousin, your mama, your daddy, everybody gonna be marching for the rest of your life. If you don't understand that you need to come together with your people and keep God's laws. Why don't you separate yourself from the white man? Separate your spirit from him. Stop celebrating his holidays. Stop celebrating Christmas and your birthday and eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. Keep God's dietary law. You understand? Like, go back. God say, keep his laws, man. And he will fight for us, man. We ain't got to do nothing. We ain't got to march. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what would work better than marching. Don't celebrate Christmas. Don't celebrate Christmas. Don't buy a goddamn thing. All black people, don't buy nothing for Christmas. You understand? Don't celebrate it. Don't say Merry Christmas to nobody. Don't celebrate your birthday. Don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Don't celebrate nothing. Nothing that he got going on. Get away from it. And you will see America fall. That's how you beat the white man. He don't care about your marching. You don't march forever. He's used to that. He's used to that. He already knew you was gonna march. He's used to that marching. He knew you was gonna march. Okay? Look. We're gonna get some more, okay? Deuteronomy. Let's go into some more.
Shalom, sir. Can you hear me?
Let's see if this is the one I want. 28 and 48. Let's get some more. Deuteronomy chapter 28. 48. All right. So Deuteronomy 28 and 48 says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy. It says, therefore thou shalt thou serve thine enemies. All right. Plural. More than one. You got enemies, man. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You got more than one enemy, okay? Which the Lord shall send. Let me explain who your enemies are to you. The white man, the Arab, the East Indian, the Chinese, okay? All these nations round about you, these are your enemies. Them damn Hamites over there in Africa, okay? Those are your enemies because you are not an African. You're a Hebrew Israelite. You are one of the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. Stop thinking you a damn African. Do you look like them? Do you see how they look? You got people in your family that look like them damn Africans, man. Y'all keep claiming to be Africans. Does anybody in your family look like them damn Africans? Huh? You're not African. Do you speak their language? Do you eat their food? No. They're your enemies, man. It said, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst. How in hunger? Whenever you got to buy food, you got to go to your enemy. Do you own a farm? Do you plant your own food? If you do plant your own food, do you have enough food to plant to feed a whole nation, your whole people, all your people? No, you don't. You got to go to him. And when you do plant that food, where do you go get the seeds from? Huh? Where you go get the seeds from to plant that food? Where you go get the food? Where you go get the soil? You got to go get it from him, your enemy. All right? That house you in. It says, in hunger and in thirst. You can't even drink water that falls from the sky. You understand? Because why? You got to buy water from him, your enemy. Clean drinking water comes from your enemy. And in nakedness, the clothes you wear. Hell, as much cotton as we pick, we should own the damn cotton. We should own cotton, man. We should own all the cotton factories. As much cotton as niggas pick. Why we don't own it? It said, in nakedness and in want of all things. All things. You're going to go to him for everything. You're going to serve your enemy in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. When did he do that? Slavery. He put that iron around your neck and he dragged you to that plantation field, man. He did it to the Native Indians. Okay? Andrew Jackson, the Trail of Tears. Okay? He did it to the Native Indians. I think the Indians, they had to go all the way up to Oklahoma through the Trail of Tears. And during that, the Trail of Tears, they call it the Trail of Tears for a reason, man. So many of those Native Indians died. You understand? He would take babies. He would take these little babies that was crying, and that, these little babies would cry. The little Native Indian babies that would cry and hold up the line. Anything that would hold up the line and keep the journey from going on, he would kill them. He would take the babies and kill the babies. He would take your babies and kill them. All right. Verse 49. These are the punishments that we got because we didn't keep his laws. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far. We didn't know this nation that was coming up against thee. Just like the Nietzsche tribe, the Native Indians, the Indians. There's a Nietzsche tribe up there in Utah, Colorado. You know what I'm saying? The Mormons came down and they took over them. They took over that tribe. All right. They took over that tribe. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far. They came from far. The Mormons came from the north, all the way on down to Utah and Colorado. All right? A nation from far, man. From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle. Them Spaniards came down, the conquistadors. They came down and called this place the New World. You understand? This place was already inhabited with Indians, man. But they called it the New World, like they found something new. They came from far and slaughtered and killed the Indians, man. All right? As swift as the eagle flieth. That's their symbol. That eagle is their symbol. It's their nation's symbol. It's on the post office truck. It's the back of your dollar bill. You understand? It's on top of the American flag. You know what I'm saying? That's the symbol. That's how you know which nation. You can identify what nation is talking about. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. You understand? We didn't understand what the hell they was talking about. We spoke Hebrew. We didn't understand them. All right? These people are evil. You're right. They're pure evil. Okay? These people are pure evil, man. They are pure evil. Look what they're trying to do. Look what Ron DeSantis is trying to do. This is what we got to get back to. We got to get back to God's laws. This is what's going to save our lives, man. You understand? Instead of being out there smoking weed and twerking all day, God's laws is what's going to save us. You know, come into the I.S.U.P.K, you're going to learn real Black history. You're going to learn what Black history is really about. You're going to learn your culture. You're going to know who your forefathers were, man. Your forefathers and ancestors were not monkeys, man. Like they were the monkeys. You understand? Our forefathers was not monkeys swinging from trees. Okay? We were skilled men. We were doctors, professionals. We were skilled. You can see that today. You can see that we are very skilled people today. We created damn near everything. All right? It says, a nation of fierce countenance. Fierce countenance. Okay? Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. Okay? When the white mob comes to kill Black people, you understand, they have a fierce countenance on them. When you see that white mob of white men coming during these massacres, I be reading stories about them, and I be hearing how Black people that lived during that time talk about it, and they say the white man was fierce in his countenance, man. When he came to tear down when he came down to tear the town down, all right, he was fierce. Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. He don't give a good goddamn about how old you is, you know, how old. He don't care if you're an old man or old woman. He don't care if you're young. He don't care if you're a baby. He don't give a damn about none of that. He gonna run through the town and he gonna kill everybody. That's what he did. That's what Andrew Jackson did. That's what they all did. Rosewood Massacre. That's what that was about. Ocoee, Florida. When they ransacked, they killed July Perry. That's what that was about in Ocoee, Florida. That was in the 1920s. Okay, July Perry. You understand? He was like you could say like a civil rights activist, man. He was trying to get Black people to vote, And back then, they didn't want you to vote. They didn't want black people to vote during those times. And they killed July Perry for that, man, in Ocala, Florida. You understand? They tore that place down because of that, man. They went into that brother's house, man, and they fired shots all through his house at night. He didn't make it, man. The brother ran out his house with half a leg and half an arm, and they, put him on the back of a pickup truck and drove off and lynched him on a light pole or something like that, on a pole, and watch him die. And the high sheriff was there, man. The sheriff was there. Sheriff was a KKK, his damn self. He didn't give a damn. None of these people got charged. None of these people, black people, have not received justice for none of this stuff that happened. None of this stuff. This is what you call a nation with fierce continence, man. All right? This is what you call a nation with fierce continence. They don't care, man. You understand? They don't care. They made movies about the KKKs. If you watch Birth of a Nation, they made a movie about it, man. Depicting the KKKs as some type of heroic, force that's coming to stop evil. And that was the KKK Knights, man. These people are proud of their history. They're not dead. There's a lot of them that feel ashamed about it, but they don't give a damn. To them, it's like, whatever, life goes on. Get over it. These people are evil and wicked, man. You understand? These people are the devil the Bible speaks of. You heard? Like, these people don't care, man. Like, how do you even live with yourself if you're white? How do you live with yourself? How do you wake up every day and just live with yourself and look at the face of the people that you've destroyed? Damn, you got to be a evil person. To me, they're not even human. They're not even human to me. You understand? It says a nation of fierce continence which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. How do you kill a young man, Emmett Till? Emmett Till was killed, man. They dragged Emmett Till out of his house, put him in some type of shed, some type of barn, and tortured that boy. Tortured him, man. I think his uncle, his friend, or someone was standing outside and heard him screaming and couldn't do nothing. They dragged that little boy out of his house, man, and tortured him, saying that he whistled at some Edomite lady. And the Edomite lady, she came out and said that he never did it. And she never got indicted for it. She never went to jail for her confession. You understand? Nobody charged her. Nobody charged her son, her daughters. Her family should be locked up right now for what they did to Emmett Till. Emmett Till family has never gotten justice, man. Never gotten justice. They blew a hole. They blew a hole through his head, man. They blew a hole through that boy's head. And they put him in a lake. They tied like some big industrial fan to him and threw him in the lake. Somebody went fishing and saw his body floating in the lake. A little boy. I think he was like 14 or something like that, 13 or 14. His mom had an open casket funeral. Okay? They had to ship his body. And his mom had an open casket funeral. And she said when she looked in that casket, she saw a hole in his head, and she could see the light of day from the other side. Nobody went to jail, man. In fact, in the court, when they went to court, it was an all-white jury. They were mocking and laughing at this lady, man. Emmett Till's mom. Her name was Mammy Till. They were mocking and laughing, making fun of her. Nobody went to jail. This is the type of people, this is who your enemy is. You understand? They've been doing this to us, man. This little curriculum that they're trying to pass, this doesn't even amount to what they've done to us. This doesn't even amount. George Steeney is another young brother that they killed and murdered. Put that little boy on an electric chair, and they had him sit on a Bible. He was so small. You understand? These people are the devil. These people are Satan's vessel. Okay? These people don't give a damn about our history, man. All right? It says, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. All right? And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed. Who is this? Shalom, Yahshua. No sweat. All right? The Lord says, okay, let's go to Deuteronomy 32:7. These are some of the curses. These are some of the punishments I'm just reading to you. This is Black history. This is Black history right here. You understand? We're going to get some more. Let's get Deuteronomy 32:7. Deuteronomy 32:7. Let me see what this say. All right, Deuteronomy 32:7 say, remember the days of old. Remember those days of old, man. You gotta, it's your responsibility to remember these days of old. This is your history. This is why the Lord said, remember these days of old. Don't forget about them. Even though everybody's trying to make Black people forget about their history. Everybody. Even you got Christians that's trying to make you forget about Black history. That's trying to make you forget about slavery. You understand? They want to teach you God love everybody. You know, they just as wicked as the oppressor, man. And God says, remember the days of old. They're telling you forget about it, but God is telling you remember it. Why they're telling you to forget about it. God says, remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. What's many generations? Many generations. This is one generation we're in right now. With shit, in this generation I've been seeing nothing but hell, man. I've been in hell. I've been seeing nothing but my brothers dying in the streets by the hands of police. Look what we just witnessed in Montgomery, Alabama. Look what we just witnessed. Okay? These people are still, these people have never changed. That's why it says, consider the years of many generations. Consider what these people have done to us in the past. And when you see things like Montgomery, Alabama, Consider the years of many generations. There's nothing new under the sun, the Bible says. It ain't nothing new under the sun. Okay? Consider what they did back then will be done today. Ask thy father. Ask your father, man. You know, Dad, how was it back then when you was coming up? How was white people? You understand? How was it? Ask your father about segregation. All right? Ask him. And he will show thee thy elders. Who's your elders? Commander General YAHANNA. Ask your elders. And they will tell thee. Okay? When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam. Okay? He set the bonds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. He separated the sons of Adam. He separated us from these heathens, man. We are not the same people. God is about separation. For the Lord's portion is his people. You see? Possessive pronoun. The Lord's portion is his people. He didn't say everybody. It don't say the Lord's portion is everybody. It say the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. What's Jacob's name? What was Jacob's name changed to? His name was changed to Israel. Israel is the lot of his inheritance. For the Lord's portion is his people. This is Black history right here, man. This is real Black history. We need to remember the old days back. We need to remember back then what they did. All these massacres, all these things that's been going on, they've been doing this, man. Look what they did. Look what they did. Look what the Romans did to Jerusalem. They ransacked Jerusalem. They were slaughtering us back then. That was a massacre back then. When we was in Jerusalem, in 70 AD, they ransacked Jerusalem, man. And they were killing us. And we fled into Africa to hide from them. That's how we ended up in Africa. Okay? Let's get let me see. Let me see what Lamentations say. Lamentations 4:17. Let's see what that say. Oh, this is a beautiful scripture right here. Lamentations 4:17. All right. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. Okay? For our vain help. A vain help is helpless. That's what it's saying. A vain help is helpless. Can't help us. All right? In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. We always run into these people to help us. That's why we go marching. Because we march to this nation that cannot help us. That's what we do. It says, in our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. We march and we sing and we kumbaya. You understand? And we try to love them as much as possible. We show them so much love. We even marry their daughters and we marry their sons and we have children with them. and try to love them and try to have them accept us. Please, Mr. White Man, please just love me. I love you, Mr. White Man. Please don't hurt me no more, Mr. White Man. But God says in our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. They can't save us, man. They can't save us. They're going to continue to kill us. That's what they're going to continue to do. They're doing their job. Your job is to come back to the Most High. That's your job. Your job ain't to go marry them and have children with them and hold hands with them and love them. Your job is to come back to God, to understand that you're a Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Discover, find out what tribe you from. Come back to God's laws. Come back to your culture. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Is that not what the enemy does? Is that not what he do? Hunt your steps? That's what he does. Look at police officers. That's what they do. They hunting us. They watching us in the street. They don't pull over white people as much as they pull over us. They pull over white people. You know what I'm saying? They give white people a chance. You know, how you doing, Billy? Hey, no sweat, man. You know, how's everything? Oh, I saw your mother the other day. Tell her I said hi. And then just slow down now, all right? You're just going a little bit too fast there, Billy. Just slow down. All right? I'm going to let you go this time, you know what I'm saying? But the next time I see you now, you know, you might just get a ticket. But when it comes to us, they hunt for us. They see us and hey, put your window down. Put your window down. Hands up. Hands up where I can see them. Hands up. Hands up. Pop, 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 pop. You're dead. That's how they deal with us. You're dead. Then they go sit in court. Oh, I feared for my life. That's what they say. I feared for my life. You know? Isn't that not what they did to Philando Castile? He asked for the brother's license, man. The brother had his seatbelt on and he went to go grab his license. And before you know it, it just started pumping rounds in this brother. And this brother had his wife and his daughter in the car. This devil is pumping rounds in this brother's chest with his seatbelt on, with his wife next to him, and his daughter, his little daughter, in the back seat. Now you want to tell me that them two are not traumatized forever from that? That little girl is traumatized. That woman is traumatized, man, from that, man. She had to witness her husband get bullets in his chest. Witness this enemy, this devil, this enemy that God said is our enemy, pump rounds in this brother's chest while he got his seatbelt on, reaching for his license. He's trying to obey the law. He's trying to comply. You asked for his license. How could you be scared and fear for your life when you asked for his license and he still has a seatbelt on? But you fear for your life. You know what you should do? Take that stupid badge off of you, man. That's what you should do. Take your punk ass home and go watch TV and go cry at night. And go hug up on your woman. Because you's a punk. That's what you need to do. You filthy devil. You scared for your life, man? Because he reaching for a license? The hell is you a cop for? What the hell you went to all that training for, man? You went through all that intense training to pump bullets in someone's chest that has on a seatbelt. These people are the devil, man. It says, as for us, verse 18, they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Look at brothers like Alton Sterling, Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice is just out and about, just playing with a little toy gun. And some devil called the police and said that there's someone with a gun. Probably some Edomite woman called the police. And here comes this devil, you know what I'm saying, pull up. Within a blink of an eye, that little boy is dead. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. George Floyd can't even, you know what I'm saying? He's dead. This cop had his knee on his neck and killed the brother. The brother is squirming and pleading for his life, to the point where he cried out for his mother. It says, our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Okay? Let's go to Ezekiel 35 and 5. Like, when are we going to come back to God's laws, statutes, and commandments? Because this is what's going to help us. This truth. This is what's going to help us. This is what God said. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. You know what a perpetual hatred is? A perpetual hatred. Okay? If you start at verse 3, it says, and say unto it, let me go up a little bit. Hold on, let me see. Ezekiel 35 and 5. All right. Let me see. Let's start a little bit up. Oh my God, I hate when it does this. 35 and 5. I don't know how to make it stop doing that. Ezekiel 35 and 5. Okay, let me go up a little bit. I'm trying to go up. Okay, we're going to start at verse 1, okay? Ezekiel 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Mount Seir is the damn Edomites, man. Mount Seir, okay? And say unto it, thus saith the Lord God, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Okay? I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. A perpetual hatred. Perpetual is an everlasting, forever hatred. Thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. Think about it, man. These Edomites, man, has been shedding our blood forever. They've been shedding our blood, man. All these massacres, all these murders, these cops murdering us in the streets, murdering our sons and daughters. They love it. They do it for sport. What God said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel. Who else could this be talking about? Who else sheds the blood of the children of Israel? It surely is not talking about those devils out there in Jerusalem. It's not talking about the Jewish man, because ain't nobody shedding their blood. They living it up. They own everything. They own the Diamond District. They own everything. They're rich beyond belief. Okay? Nobody's shedding their blood. But our blood is being shed. Our blood is being shed. It says, of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, man. In the time that their iniquity had an end. Okay? Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood. God said he's going to prepare them unto blood. And blood shall pursue thee. It says, sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So because you didn't hate blood, blood gonna pursue you. You didn't give a damn about the blood that you was shedding when you was killing the native Indians. You didn't care about our blood when you was killing us in you know what I'm saying, in slavery. And we still in slavery today. Don't get it twisted. They just sophisticated slavery. But they didn't give a damn. They don't give a damn about shedding our blood. What God said, since you don't hate blood, I'm going to give you blood. You want blood, you're going to get it. Yeah, all right? God said, I'm going to fill your cup with blood. All right? He said, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate and cut off from it that passes out and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men. That's going to be a glorious day, man. God going to kill these devils. You understand? We don't have to do it. What we got to do is listen to the voice of God. And the voice of God today is Commander General YAHANNA. Okay? That's the voice of God today, man. God is not speaking to you individually. God is dealing with us as a nation. It wasn't individuals who went into slavery. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole nation, the whole nation of Israel, whether you was good, whether you kept the law or you didn't. Your black ass went to slavery. We got punished. We all went into captivity. You know what I'm saying? If I was a good brother back then, I got to pay for you because of your wickedness. If I was a wicked nigga and you was good, whatever, vice versa. We all went into slavery. We all went into captivity. We're not individualites. We gotta get out of this together. We came in this together. We gotta get out together. All right. Let's get some more scriptures. Hold on 1 second. Before I read that scripture, let me go into let me see if I was done with that article. There might be a little bit more on that article. See what's going on with this article, okay? Might be a little bit more on it. These new state standards that DeSantis has come up with will not be tolerated in our schools. We will not let our children be taught that slaves benefited from slavery. Well, if you don't want your kids to know that, then you need to start sharing these videos. That's what you need to do. Start sharing these classes. And when you see us on these street corners, stop and get you a flyer and listen. Because we teaching you Black history. We on the streets telling you that he's the devil the Bible speaks of. Why don't you stop and listen and stop being so damn scared and sensitive? All right? And taking everything we say personal because we're telling you what the hell is going on. Back then, there was no Channel 7 and Channel 6 and ABC and Channel 10 back then. There was the prophets of God, Israel. It was the prophets of God telling you your news came from the prophets of God. We were his voice. We were the voice We sounded the trumpet. We the ones that told you what the hell was going on. All right? Now you got ABC, Channel 7, and all these news stations that you sit down at home and listen to instead of listening to us. Okay? It says, we will not let our children be taught that slaves benefited from their slavery. That's a lie. You know what else is a lie? Christianity is a lie. That's a lie too. That damn church that you go to every damn Sunday. You know what I'm saying? That's a lie too. Why you ain't mad about that? Christmas is a lie too. You ain't mad about that though. Your birthday is a lie. All of this garbage that the white man has taught you is a lie. Why don't you get mad about that? Said March organizer Marvin Dunn, a professor emeritus of psychology at Florida. Okay, I read that. About 50 protesters who started the 1-mile trek from Booker T. Washington Senior High School in Miami's historical Black Overtown neighborhood chanted, "What do we want? Truth. When do we want it? Now. What if we don't get it? Shut it down." That's what you need to be saying about the church. You said, what do we want? Truth. Well, God damn it, we giving you the truth. We on the corners giving you the truth. You don't really want the truth, man. You don't really, you know what you want? I'm gonna tell you what you want. Here's what you want. You want some street sign with your name on it. All right, that's what you want. You want a highway with your name on it. You satisfied with that. That's what you satisfied with. As long as they put Martin Luther King on that highway, on that street, you satisfied. You good to go. You go back to smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? You go back to being an alcoholic. You go back to being a damn whore, a damn drug dealer, a homosexual. You don't give a good goddamn about truth, man. You know what I'm saying? I say that to be sarcastic, but it just makes me mad that you marching for this man and this curriculum, but every other thing, every other lie that's being shoved down your damn throat, you ain't mad about, and you ain't marching about. You accept every other lie. It don't even make no sense. Okay? It don't even make no sense, man. You should be mad about it all. It's all a lie. Why you ain't mad about white Jesus? Why you don't shut that down? Huh? Why you don't shut white Jesus down? Why you ain't mad about that? Why you don't go to the church and say, shut down that damn church? You got white Jesus up there. Christ is a black man. I don't see nobody doing that. It says Tennessee State Rep Justin Peterson, D. Memphis Center listens during a speech at the Teach No Lies March Wednesday outside the Miami-Dade County School Board in Miami. Screaming teach no lies, but they've been teaching you lies since you were born. They've been teaching you lies since you were born, and we go out there and tell you Christ is a black man, and you get mad at us and throw piss at us. You get mad and throw things at us. But you scream and teach no lies when it comes to the curriculum in the school about Black history. I feel you, black man. I feel you. It angers me too. It angers me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad at the fact that, they want to pass these laws. But you know what? Listen, I teach my kids, I teach my son that the real Black history. I ain't worried about him and learning that garbage in the school, because I don't depend on the school to teach my kid a goddamn thing. I don't rely on the white man to teach my son nothing. I teach my son Black history. I teach my son the truth. You understand? What we need to do is say, go ahead and pass your stupid ass curriculum. I don't give a good goddamn. I'm going to teach my son the truth. I'm going to teach my daughter the truth. That's what you need to do. Separate yourself and start teaching your kids real Black history. And you should start in the I.S.U.P.K, because this school right here, The I.S.U.P.K is the only school that's going to be teaching Black history, real Black history. This is the only school that's going to be left teaching real Black history pretty soon. Because pretty soon, they're going to be telling you Michael Jackson was a white man. Lil' Kim was white. You understand? They're going to tell you Michael Jordan was white. They're going to tell you everybody was white. You better start teaching your kids that Christ was a black man. You better start teaching your kids that the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You better start sharing these classes and start listening to what we got to say when we on them street corners and when you see us, and when we breaking down these scriptures, man, and dropping these jewels on you, because pretty soon we the only ones that's going to be teaching the true history and true Black history. Because Black history is found in this Bible. Black history is found in the laws of God. It's the laws of God that tell us that we are the Jews, that we are God's laws pertain to us. When God say love your neighbor, it's talking about love your brother, your sister. Your brother is your neighbor, your sister, that's your neighbor. Who else got to be taught to love each other but Black people? Huh? Who else? Who else got to be taught that? Like this is, listen, I.S.U.P.K is going to be the only school teaching Black history real soon. They were greeted by another 50 protesters at the school board building where speakers addressed the crowd. Among them was Tennessee Rep. Justin Pearson, who was propelled into the national spotlight after being expelled from the Republican-dominated legislative body for leading a gun control protest on the House floor. He was reinstated by local officials and then won a special election. All right, let me see if there's more on this. The true history is that Black people have always fought to make America what it ought to be, and it has always resisted what it could be, Pearson told the crowd. We've always fought for the America that we know is possible, that is not here yet. That's the problem right there. That's the problem. You're fighting for a place that don't love you. You fighting you fighting for someone's love that God is calling your enemy, a love that you would never get. Didn't you just see? I said that the Bible says that they have a perpetual hatred for you. Don't you see that? That's a forever. That mean they ain't never gonna happen. They ain't never gonna love you, man. That's why in 2023 you talking about that it's not here yet. It's never coming. What are you, delusional, man? Wake up. It says Harris, the nation's first Black vice president, which is a lie again. They lying over here because she is not Black. All right. Traveled, I think she's an East Indian or something. Traveled to Florida last month to condemn the curriculum. Senior Tim Scott of South Carolina, who is the chamber's sole Black Republican and is also seeking the White House, issued a direct rebuke of DeSantis. Critics said the new school standards are the latest in a series of attacks on Black history by the governor's administration. At the beginning of the year, DeSantis' administration blocked a new advanced placement course on African Americans. Listen, when I read these things and they say African American, it just boils my blood because we are not African American. We are Hebrew Israelites, the real Jews. You understand? They lie so much they can't never admit that we are the real Jews. They gotta keep saying African American. It's like they gotta, seal it in your brain that you African American. And it's like Black people haven't woke up to say, okay, damn, I'm not African American. I can't be two continents. How am I African and American? Like, come on. Like, when we gonna wake up and realize, okay, I can't be African and American. It don't make no sense, man. It boils my blood when I read these articles, man. And it always say African American. Man, stop lying, Esau. Just say who he is, man. All right. Studies from being taught in high schools saying it was contrary to state law. Like, I'm so sick of reading these things, man, and seeing African American, African American, African American. Damn. He cannot stop lying, man. DeSantis also has pushed through the Stop Woke Act, a law that limits discussions on race in schools and by corporations and bans state universities from using state or federal money for diversity programs. You understand? He don't want to talk about race and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you why. Let me show you why, man. You don't want to talk about that. He want to indoctrinate you, man. He want to brainwash you. Hear what Obadiah say, though. I think it's Obadiah 1 and 10. All right. Obadiah say, where is it? So that's the end of the article. Let me show you what Obadiah say, though. Obadiah say, shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, which is the Edomites, and understanding out of the mount of Esau. You understand? Edomites, man. Esau, same people. The red man. Genesis 25 and 25. You can find it there. And thy mighty men, O Teman, all right, shall be dismayed to the end. All right. Teman is like the head chief of Esau. O Teman. Teman is another, it's Esau again. You know what I'm saying? Shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. God gonna destroy you, man. God gonna, Ron DeSantis is a filthy Italian, man. Them people are filth. You understand? These Italian people. They're the real mobsters. They're the real criminals. All right? They're going to be cut off by slaughter. Why? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob. All right? He was our brother in the flesh. He's not our brother in the spirit. For thy violence, the violence that he does to us, man. Against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. They're ashamed. A lot of them are ashamed of their history. That's why they don't want to bring this out in the schools, man. They don't want us talking about it in the schools. But they're so damn ashamed. They don't want their kids learning about how evil they are and how wicked of a people they are. And thou shalt be cut off forever. That's the best part for me. They're gonna be cut off forever. You know what I'm saying? In the kingdom, we ain't gonna, we're gonna be looking at them in the museum. In the kingdom, they're gonna be in the museums, man. You're gonna be in the museums, and you're gonna be in the historic place, and you're gonna be able to walk and say, look, man, this used to be America. This right here, Esau used to, rule right here, but he's gone. Look at him behind a damn glass. All right? He's going to be cut off forever. We ain't got to worry about him no more in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? He ain't passing no laws in the kingdom of heaven. Damn that, because niggas gonna rule that kingdom. All right? And he ain't gonna be there. The hell with him, man. All right? So, listen. The laws of God is Black history. You understand? Don't even trip. Don't even worry about Esau and his curriculum, man. You just teach your child that God's laws is Black history. Teach your child, take your time to teach your kids on a one-on-one basis about real Black history. Teach your children that they are the real Jews of the Bible. Teach your children that, you understand, that that Christ is a Black man, and that slavery is in the Bible. Teach your kids all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Start buying books. I got a ton of books over here. You know what I'm saying? Start buying all these books, man. From Babylon to Timbuktu. I got all these books here, man. Start buying these books from Babylon to Timbuktu. You can find all these books on the I.S.U.P.K. On the I.S.U.P.K. website. I got the Black Indians. I got all these books. Start collecting books. Start collecting books about history. And teach your kids on the 101. Teach your kids the Bible. You understand? You understand? Tune in to I.S.U.P.K, man. And learn the truth. And learn about God's laws, which is the laws that he gave you to follow, man. You to keep. This is our way out of captivity. This is our ticket out of captivity, man. But we got to come together under God's laws. All right? Damn Ron DeSantis and his curriculum, man. We don't give a good goddamn about that, man. You understand? We just teach your kids that the Bible is Black history. You understand? And tune in and subscribe to ISUPK.com, man. And with that, I want to say shalom. You understand? I'm going to end it right there. I want to say the water to everybody that was in the class. I want to say Salakia to the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? I saw y'all jumping in and everything. Trooper Kuyal, Trooper Razan, Officer Thamayam, you know what I'm saying? The water to y'all. You know, Salakia, I couldn't hear y'all. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But the water for jumping in the class. All right. And with that, I want to say shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah Baruch Thumb to the brothers, and Yahweh Shemal Thumb Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. All right. Shalom, Hebrews.
Jay, come back here! Jay! You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk. Jay! I need my money! Jay! Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh?
See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. Hey, hey. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left. I can tell you what it feels like when them problems kicking in. I call it real life. Now I'm feeling trapped, who can I trust? Second guessing everything, who can I love? I remember sleeping on the floor, ready for whatever, I was sleeping by the door. I was down bad, didn't want no one to know. I was on my own, didn't have nowhere to go. Everything I seen was a test. I was born to be a soldier, nothing less. This is the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. This the life that I chose.
See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier.
This is the life that I chose.
See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier.
This is the life that I chose.
See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left.
All black is the uniform. Soldier dead and gone, I'm forever pouring liquor for 'em. Try me or my brothers, and I'll be moving bodies for 'em. Came up out the struggle and maintained through the storm. Niggas dying for dead presidents, fucking up their residence. White man dirty tricks, they call this shit politics. Vagabonds, and they some natural born lunatics. That what they is. They shut you down when you speaking truth. It black boots when you in the truth. It black boots when you in the truth. This is the life that I chose, nigga.
See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier.